Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning. We are now on day 18, and you're doing 21 days. For those of you who maybe just got into and heard day 18, what have we done? What I missed the last 17 days? We've been talking about once you make a decision. So let's say you go to an event, you make a decision that's going to be something different in your business than what you've been doing, because you want to get different results, right? If the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, that's insane. So let's try something new. So at some point you made a decision, and I've been going through 18 days now of what are some things that you need to do to solidify that decision, to make sure that decision takes hold, to make sure that you now move from the old way of life to the new way of life. Even if it's just in one area, it can change who you are as a person. It can change everything you do. It can change the way you do things, the way you interact with people, the way you talk to people. And so on day 18, I really want to talk about, you say, well, Brian, you don't have anything left to say. And that's not true. I probably should have done this at the beginning, but you wanted some more nuts and bolts stuff at the beginning. But this is such an important topic and something that I feel that needs to be addressed and needs to be something that's on your mind, and that's your health, both physical health and mental health, and making sure that as you become the person you need to be in order to do this decision that you made, that your body allows you to be able to do it. And so when you think about physical health, how much water are you drinking per day? How much hydration are you getting into your system to make sure that your system works really well? What types of foods are you eating? And I'm not telling you to go on different diets. I'm not suggesting a diet for you. I'm just saying what you put in directly affects how you perform. When we think about blood sugar and the amount of sugar that you take in, if you're tired and methodic and just because you now went on a sugar high and then dropped, then you may not be able to do that podcast. You might not be able to read those extra pages. You might not be able to make it if you want to walk with somebody and you can't walk out the building because you're starting to breathe heavy. Then you might not be the person who's able to do whatever it is that you're in. So it's super important on your physical that not only you hydrate. We talked about oxygen a few times in there, where you're breathing in and you're feeding your mind what it needs, which is oxygen, to be able to make great decisions. So before you make a decision, it's a great idea to take 10 deep breaths, right? Before you do the thing that you're going to do, let's say you're doing a podcast, you're reading a book, how about take 10 deep breaths, right? And making sure that your body is working. What exercise are you doing on a daily basis? People say, well, exercise isn't important. It's what I used to do. Exercise is everything. Your body needs, your heart rate needs to go up a little bit. Am I saying you need to go cardio for 30 minutes? No, how about 5, right? How about get the heart rate up for 5, right? So it pumps whatever it is that you need in your system. If there's meds that you're on, how are some of the meds you should probably be able to get off of? So your physical health is super important. And then let's start talking about your mental health. What are the things that you're thinking about? If you are up all night and you're not sleeping, what's going on mentally that has you so stressed out? Is it because your body's not working right? Is it because the decision you made is too hard for you to be able to do? So we need to take it and do bite-sized chunks of it? Whatever it is that you can do for your mental health. Do I need to go talk to somebody? Here's what I would say. If you have the ability and you need to talk to a therapist, go talk to a therapist. If you need to talk to, somebody that's your business coach or somebody else, I highly, highly recommend having somebody who can look at you from the outside and then be able to help you make the decisions and the moves that you need to make. Every successful person I know has somebody else that they converse with. John Maxwell say if you're a leader and you don't have anybody following you, you're only taking a walk. Well, the same thing happens if you are a leader or you are somebody trying to get something done and you don't have anybody to talk to, or you're just wasting your time, because people can see your blind spots when you cannot. And it's so important when you take care of your mental health, and to be able to do that you're taking care of your physical health. So something super important today as you're thinking, write down some of the things that you're doing to make sure that you're maintaining your physical and mental health. And when you do that, it makes the decision you made so much easier. All right, so you guys have a wonderful, just incredible day today. Tomorrow we're on day 19. We're almost at our 21 days and you are doing phenomenal. I am proud of you. Keep it up. We will talk tomorrow.